Losing fat becomes easy when you ingrain these 5 things into you. So, first off, let's work to change your identity. The way you see yourself. If you see yourself as the failure type, if you see yourself as the type of person that can't, guess what? You're not going to be able to. If you see yourself as, if you have the self-image of a person who's failed in the past, who's not able to do it now, guess what? You can't act out of alignment with the way you see yourself. Okay, I'll back up a little bit and give you an example for identity as a whole. So, your identity is the way you see yourself. It's the way, actually, I'll give you an analogy that might help. So, think of a puppet master and the puppet. Think of the puppet master being your identity and the puppet being you. You are controlled by, and all of your actions in your life is controlled by the puppet master. Because if you have the identity of a shy person, the shy person, that identity is going to control you, the puppet master, is going to control the puppet, you, and now you're going to act like the shy guy because you have the identity of a shy guy. It works much the same way with you and losing weight. If you view yourself as the type of person that is a failure, just to put it bluntly, that can't lose weight, you're going to make it 100 times more difficult than if you see yourself as someone who's healthy, who can. Like, I'll take me for example. You know how I view myself? I view myself as a healthy person that loves to exercise. How conducive is that to losing weight? Fucking very. If I don't exercise for 2 days, I'll have withdrawal symptoms for exercising because I just love it that much. And my body just feels so much better when I do it. To compare that to the fucking drug addict who's having withdrawal symptoms for drugs, and I'm having withdrawal symptoms for exercising. Do you see how our identities can play such a big effect in like actually helping us lose weight or whatever goal we want? And I do have a bunch of videos on identity if you want to learn how to change it. But that is the first step. Number 2 is stop self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging yourself is very common. You have a goal, you want to work towards it, you want to lose weight. Okay, let's start the health kick. Okay, I'm going to exercise 3 times a week, I'm going to go for walks, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to do all this at once, and my life is going to change forever. And for some reason, oh, the weather's not right, I'll exercise, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I don't feel like it, fuck, this is hard. And then within a few weeks, the health kick's over, you're done, and you've reverted back to normal. It's because you've self-sabotaged. It's because you've tried to do too much at once. And the best tip I can give you for not self-sabotaging is, this is going to work universal for one of the other tips as well. So, I'm going to have to explain the idea of progressive overload from the gym first. So, progressive overload is basically, you wouldn't get a newbie to the gym to bench 140 kilos, for example. You'd get him to bench the bar, and then week after week, you get him to slowly progress the weight, or the reps. You'd get him to progress slowly, to give his muscles time to adapt. Much the same, you wouldn't get someone who's watching porn 7 days a week to just go cold turkey. It's not going to work like that. When you try to do so much at once, your limbic system, your body, everything is going to be out of whack, and it's going to be calling and screaming at you to come back to the way it is. But when you use progressive overload, when you try to do it one small change at a time, that's when your brain and your body can actually slowly adapt to the new whatever you're trying to do. So say, go back to the example of porn for 7 days a week. Say you want to quit that porn, okay? How would using progressive overload, how would you quit porn? Well, the way would be week 1, 6 days a week porn. That's doable, isn't it? Week 2, 5. Week 3, 4. Week 4, 3. Yeah, you get the picture. Slowly cut down on the times, just week by week. And then by 8 weeks in, you'll be at 0. And your body won't be screaming at you not to do it. So yeah, that's the best tip I have for self-sabotage. And yeah, learn more about self-sabotage. It does play a big deal on you. Next point is food awareness. Okay. Just by talking with a lot of people I've actually come to realize people, to put it bluntly, don't know what the fuck they're putting in their bodies. The amount of people I've talked to that realize, oh, some drinks, some foods, they're healthy. Okay, why are they healthy? They're not. They just think maybe they go by the little health star rating, but then still, it still has a shit ton of calories and it's just making you gain weight. You can't win. Basically, TLDR, I want you to become aware of the food. Just honestly, the best thing that you could do for yourself is to autistically look at the label on every food that you buy to figure out what's actually in it, how many calories is in it, what am I actually consuming, because a lot of the time, most processed shit off the shelf, unfortunately it's shit for you. Even a basic awareness of, okay, that has 200 calories, that has 100, I'm going to go with that option. Or this drink has 500 calories, I'm just going to stick with water. Because 500 calories is a shit ton for a drink that I don't even really enjoy that much. Like some energy drinks are fucking awful for you. It's actually ridiculous. Like 80 grams of carbs in one energy drink, that's a fucking meal, bro. What are you doing? No wonder some people that drink this shit stay fat and wonder why. Oh, I'm not the type of person that can lose weight. No, you're a fucking idiot. You don't look at what you're consuming. Just be aware of what you put in your own body. So, what we do over and over again becomes our life. What becomes our routine? 95% of what we do is habitualized. It's our routine. We don't even think about it, we just do. So if 95% of our lives are automatic, it's safe to say that your habits, they control what direction your life is going to turn into. If you automatically reach for the junk food every day, a certain time, okay, automatically that's going to build up over and over and over and over again. And it's going to compound. So you need to become, so my best tip for this would be to become aware of the habits that aren't actually helping or placing you closer to where you need to be, and then take action using my little strategy from earlier with the progressive overload example. Use that as a way to stop the bad habits, the habits you don't want. Like, do you think fucking sitting there scrolling for an hour is going to be conducive to losing weight? No. So let's get your screen time down. Let's get it down to half an hour, 15 minutes. Figure out the triggers for when you start scrolling. Let's do something else. Anyway, finally, your environment. I know the last few have been very kind of obvious, but especially with food awareness, people just don't fucking do it. So your environment dictates a lot of, it's the same with habits and your routine. It dictates so much of your future, of your life, and people just don't pay any attention to it. If you have a bag of chips on your desk every day, compared to the guy who has an apple there, who do you think is going to be more likely to eat whatever that food is? One person eats the apple, one person eats the chips, all because their environment's a bit different. Because our willpower isn't that strong, let's be honest. If we have something that we know is bad for us in front of us 24/7, our willpower isn't fucking going to do shit. We're not him. We're not going to be able to do that, manage that 24/7. But yeah, so to cut the story short, your environment matters a lot. I want you to audit your environment, and especially, and actually now that I think about it, your friends, your family, the way they think. Like, if you hang out with a bunch of drug addicts that just drink and want to party, compared with a bunch of gym rats who love going to the gym. Same person, same habits right now, same thoughts, same beliefs, but one becomes friends with the alcoholics, party goers, one becomes friends with the gym rat, and then one becomes friends with the gym rats. Who do you think is more likely to succeed in their goals of losing weight? Yeah, you don't even need me to answer that, because you already know the answer. Your friends matter. Your friends, like, beliefs, their thoughts, the way they speak, what they speak about, their actions, all of that comes down onto you. And because we're social creatures, we want to be like our friends, we want to be accepted. Even if they're doing shit like habits, we want to be accepted more than we don't not want to do those habits. So you need to figure out if those friends are worth having, maybe cut them out. But yeah, it's up to you. Just realize the effect that they're having on you. So This video, change your identity, work to stop self-sabotaging, become aware of your food and the calories that are in them, become aware that your habits, your routine, and your environment, they make up your life, and that you need to work to change them if you're going to succeed at losing weight. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, helps me out a lot.